Stood here with Steve Sanderson, UCOG. Hello, sir.
Good afternoon.
You've did a really good presentation at the Master Show today.
Thanks very much. That was the object of the exercise.
You must be very happy because you've obviously increased your stake at Horse Hill. So,
yeah, it's a very important acquisition. Basically increased our recoverable resources by 37%. So it's a good day's work. Something that is very material to the company. So having more of it is a very good thing.
I definitely think as well, long term, I always come back to Wych Farm because I work in the oil and gas industry myself in a different capacity, obviously, to use it.
Yeah.
That was about 660 barrels. And I remember that in the 80s when they started it up and how long it took to bring it into production.
Yeah.
And then it just turned into a megastar. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, well, Wych Farm's the biggest, largest onshore oil field in Europe. I think what we're doing in Horse Hill and over the Weald it's a very different type of oil accumulation. It's the first of its kind to be proved in the UK, but ultimately it has the same sort of economic impact. Maybe at one Wych Farm, maybe a couple of Wych Farms, right? So quite significant for a company in our size, but also very significant still for the UK. So it's good for us, good for everyone in the country.
Definitely, and also as you go down the road, the journey, you do multiple drills, wells. Who knows what it could recover?
Well, I think there's a huge prize because there's many billions of barrels in the ground. I mean, we talked about 120 billion over 1,200 square miles. The prize is there's a lot of oil in the ground, but you can only get a small amount out. Maybe we were looking at 5%. I think the interesting thing from the test that we did was that we got it out at much higher rates than we ever expected.
Yeah.
And it also is a much lower viscosity oil, and that sounds very scientific, but what it means is that the oil can flow a lot more freely. So I think one of the learnings perhaps is that actually, the 5% recovery might be a bit conservative. 5% of 124 billion is still a large number, but 10% is double the 5%. So that could be very significant. And we're trying to get as much of it as we can. We're trying to grasp the majority of the acreage in the basin. So, for a small company, we've proven something very new. If we can hold on to it and we can de-risk it, show it works commercially, then, we have the potential to go from, a small penny stock to, mid-cap size company. So that's where I'm trying to push things.
Fantastic. It's a very exciting story. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
Thanks very much.
Cheers. Thanks.